Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NMNTS Monday Night Thunder tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Drive to Stop Diabetes 200. Brought to you by Motor Racing Sims Magazine. Go check them out at www.motorsimsracing.com. On board with me tonight is Dewey up in the booth. Tom Jenks running the cameras for No Breaks TV. Dewey, looks like we're going to have a pretty exciting time tonight. Looks like we had some pretty good qualifying times out there in practice, so decent times coming up. What do you think is going to happen on a little later? Are we going to have a wreck fest, or are we going to have some good green flag racing tonight?
Well, hopefully we have good green flag racing. Bristol's always exciting. So hopefully everybody can keep it together, keep it underneath them, and we have some good racing going on here. A lot of trucks here. Looks like 32 trucks signed in. That is the field limit, so no one will be going home, but we will have a literal full field with the NMNTS here tonight.
It should be pretty much a blast. It'd be interesting to see how they do qualifying tonight. Who's going to take home the BA Graphics Pole Award? Also want to give a big shout out to our consistent sponsors here with us tonight. We've got SimSpec PC Towers. Go check them out at www.simspec.com. Also got Hancock's Quality Goods. That being said, go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Looks like we got 34 cars on the track now, Dewey. Just heard from race control, so it should be pretty interesting to see what goes on during qualifying. There'll be a couple trucks going home.
Yeah, first time we've came across this situation, so now qualifying matters a whole lot. You can't sandbag and try and start towards the back, and you can't take a scratch. Everybody has to qualify to make it in here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. So those guys coming out here that are trying to make the field are going to have to push it extra hard. They even come close to that wall, kiss it whatsoever, even with the 0X, they're going to lose their time. So very critical for those guys. Got to race their way in here at qualifying to make the race, buddy.
That should make things very interesting. See who really pushes it to the limit here and who goes home. We're getting ready to roll.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the first car we're going to have on track for qualifying is the number 72 of Kenneth Younts.
Nice to see Ken back racing again. Had a couple week break, had to take care of some things, but he's got the 72 unloaded and back out here with the NMNTS. Good to see Ken back. Hopefully he can make the show here tonight, but looks like we're going to have one or two trucks going home, so should be interesting as Ken has to be the first truck out. So that's a lot of pressure being the first one out, watching your time either drop or stay at the top depending.
Yep.
I don't think I'd want to go first.
Yeah, me either. In the Vendetta Purchasing and Leasing, number 72 Toyota Tundra. Good to see Ken come out here first. It'll be pretty interesting to see how he does. And here we go. Ken Younts picks up the green flag coming around for his first qualifying lap. Again, he's got to race his way into the field, ladies and gentlemen. So he's got to not only have a clean lap, he's got to be pretty quick here. First lap was a 15 with an 81. That'll give him quick time for now, Dewey, but he's going to have to pick up the pace a little bit. Those practice times we saw earlier from some of these guys, he's going to be struggling to make the race.
Second lap slower, 15.957, so Ken may be in trouble here as all the practice times were quicker than that time. We'll have to see how it plays out.
Like right now we have the number 31 at Chase Stewart on the track. Excuse me, the 23 at Jason Burgess. As he comes around for his first lap, looks like he's getting into turn 3 pretty hard, coming off and accelerating, come up the front stretch. First lap by would be a 15 with the 53. That gives him quick time at this point.
See if he can't improve here on the second lap. Going to get into the wall a little bit and not going to get a time. So 15.539 will be his official time. Next out, 31. That'll be Chase Stewart. I think the way this is going to play out, Tom, is every driver is going to try and find the time of the guy that qualified before them and just need to focus on at least beating that guy or one guy above him, and that can make things kind of tough as well.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Chase is able to pick up a 15 with the 405. That'll give him quick time at this point. Let's see if he can't pick up on his last lap. Looks like he's dragging her in a little deep. He turns it down to the bottom on exit, comes up and is able to improve to a 15 with a 297.
A pretty good lap for him. Now the 22 Andrew Singleton comes out on the track.
It's like Andrew Singleton's in the TSP Chevy Silverado.
See what the 22 of Andrew Singleton gets. First lap did not count as he came out a little too early in the pit area. Second lap, 15.190.
And now on the track, ladies and gentlemen, we got half of Go Fast Racing. The old man, Billy Hargrove, running in a yellow Toyota Tundra. Looks like he's driving an unsponsored rig tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe he can get some kind of a finish tonight, get him up there and get him some sponsors on that rig. .15 with an 02 gets the old man Billy Hargrove from Go Fast Racing. Quick time so far. Let's see if he can improve on his second lap as well.
A little bit slower, 15.153, but that should lock Billy Hargrove into the show here tonight. Double zero, Gordon Larson Jr. now on the track. See him in that orange and gray, No Brakes TV, HRL Motorsports. Silverado taking the green flag.
Like Gordon put up pretty respectable time in practice of the 15.24. We'll see if he can improve on that coming out of turn 4 here, coming up to the checkered. Gets himself a 14.97, moving him up the quick time. That shall definitely lock him in. One heck of a run by the 00 and the No Brakes TV Chevy Silverado for Gordon Larson Jr. Good job out there tonight, Gordon. Look to see you representing well. Looks like next up on the track is the '81 of Andrew Cardinale. He will be coming out here pretty quickly in his Cardinale Trucking Company Silverado in the number 81 blue and yellow colors tonight, Dewey. Pretty sharp looking paint job.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a throwback scheme there. Definitely an old school feel to it. Pretty cool looking truck. We'll see what Andrew can do out here on the track. Taking the first of 2 laps here, comes across 14.996. Second quick for Andrew. See what he can get here on the second lap. Scruffs the wall, will not get a time on the second lap, but first lap good enough for second quick, should lock him into the show.
Now coming on the track, Dewey, it's going to be Ryan Daniels in the PSI number 87 Chevy Silverado.
Yeah, good to see Ryan back with us. A little bit of an injury kept him out for a couple, but it's great to see Ryan back out here on track.
Ryan Daniels just takes the green flag. He'll be coming around here, coming out of turn 2, coming by. 15 with a 1-2 on his first lap. It's good enough for fourth quick. Let's see if he can keep it up. It looks like that's going to get him in the show too right there. So we'll see if he keeps putting the pressure on Dewey and see if he can improve on that time.
(15.133), pretty close 2 laps there, but he's got fourth, and that should lock him back into the show.
Now coming in the track in the My Little Pony Chevy Silverado number 85 of Zach Lindgren. Looks like he's representing the paint for his daughter, or maybe a niece this evening here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And coming across the start finish, he runs a 14.94 for quick time to get us started here. That's Zach Lindgren in the My Little Pony Chevy Silverado. And he gets off, slows down to a 15.49. You see him get out of the gas on turn 4. Figured that was good enough. He's definitely going to be in the show. Looks like we have Craig Lerman in the No Brakes TV light blue Silverado running number 43 Petty Blue. Let's see if Craig can't put down a solid lap tonight, Dewey.
Craig's been running good the past couple weeks. See if he can't put down another good run here tonight. He takes the green flag. Great looking truck there, and hopefully Craig can keep getting these good results.
Yeah, Craig's had some pretty solid finishes as of late, dude. It's been a lot of fun watching him progress through the year that we've been broadcasting with him. Improves quite a bit.
15.538 first lap. That's 8th quickest, putting him right near the bubble. See what he can do here on lap number 2.
He slows down to a 16.04, but 8th quickest should keep him. He is on the bubble, Dewey, so looks like right now 2 cars out would be the 72 of Kenneth Younce and the 23 of Jason Bursis. What I'm not sure is who's got guaranteed spots so far in this race. So there are several drivers out here that do have guaranteed spots. So it'll be interesting to see if any of these guys who are finishing towards the back will automatically be in the race and who will end up going home. Now on the track, it is the 89 of Clayton Kurtz in the 16s race promotion Chevy Silverado.
15.138, good enough for 6 right now. See if he can't improve here on lap number 2. .282 are on the second lap, so first lap will be the quickest for 6th. He should be locked into the show no problem.
Now coming on the track, Aiden Young in the number 9 PSI Chevy Silverado, ladies and gentlemen. He had a pretty good run last night till he got into a little bit of trouble, but that being said, he's been pretty quick here at Bristol so far. Be interesting to see what kind of lap he turns around this first time by.
.15104 for his first lap here. If you haven't already, Pit Stop Insider there on Facebook, make sure you go check those guys out. Pretty cool content they have over there. I went and searched them up the other day. Aiden's second lap here, he's going to hit 15.6, so the first lap will stand 5th quick, 15.104. .27 of Cade McKee on track now. Him and the orange cone had a little fight there as he was coming onto the racetrack, but nonetheless, here we go.
And he's running in the number 27 Telsep, and looks like, I don't know what we got going on. He's bouncing off the wall. He's got damage to the right front. I wonder if his connection must be going away. He'll be able to run a 15.249. Good enough for 9th quickest on his first lap, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we're coming back down here, coming up, and checking the checkered flag. He runs a 15.15, improving to 8th place. Well, here we go. We have Brian Harford in the 71 Chevy Silverado, the Low in Order on Z-Talk radio sponsored rig tonight. He'll be coming by the start-finish line, starting his first lap. It'll be interesting to see if he's able to improve over his practice time of a 15.14 earlier this evening.
Looks like some problems here for the 71.
Looks
90
like
of Robbie Buckner coming out on the track now.
Robbie Buckner running in the number 90 Chevy Silverado, running the BA Graphics paint scheme tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty cool little paint scheme got going on out here.
.15457 for his first lap. That's 11th quick currently. Some connection issues for the 90 if you're seeing that on your screen. Second lap slower, 15.865, so he'll hold on to the 11th position currently. .75 Terry Mason on track now.
Looks like Terry Mason's running the pretty cool little paint job tonight, dude. He's got the Project 9 line Silverado, but if you look at his window banner, big dedication out there to Ron Miller Sr. Nice to see that. Still got the orange numbers on the truck that we were representing here a couple weeks ago, or last week in this race when we had the first annual Ron Miller Senior race.
First lap 15.249. See if Terry can't improve here on the second lap. That's currently 10th quick. Terry hits a 15.135, so that'll put him to 7th position. Now the 71, Brian Hartford's going to get another shot at qualifying here. Had some error on race control's part, so they're going to let him go back out and try it again.
And he's going to be good enough for 5th position with a 15.025 in his first lap. We'll see if he can improve on his second lap, do he move his way up the board a little bit. Virtually an identical lap at a 15.028, dude. That's a pretty consistent 2 laps of driving right there. Good job by Brian Hartford in the number 71 low in order on Z-Talk Radio Chevy Silverado.
The other half, Go Fast Racing, the two of the Fisherman, DJ Hargrove, out on track currently.
DJ's running the number 2 Hot Wheels Mattel Toyota Tundra tonight. Just taking the green flag. He's coming up the backstretch now, getting some good speed coming down, 137 miles an hour into turn 3. Let's see if he can hold that momentum coming out of the turn on corner 4, and we'll see what he ends up with. 15 with a 156 will be his first lap at position 11.
Slower on the second lap, 15.476, so he will hold on to 11th currently.
We've got the 114 Dewey coming on the track of Jared Beasley in the TN Designs Toyota Tundra. You know what? He had a pretty good finish last night. I think he finished 3rd in the ARCA Series, so it'll be interesting to see if he can carry some of that momentum over in tonight's race.
Yeah, tough couple of weeks for Jared, so he's looking to get back into the rhythm here and finishing in the top 5, top 3 last night, see what he can do here tonight. He sets quick time currently, 14.911 on his first lap. See if he can improve here in lap number 2.
That's a pretty quick lap, Dewey. That's just 1/1000th off the quickest lap in practice, so it'll be interesting to see if any of the other guys go through here and are able to increase their times too.
Corey Walters out on track now, the number 28 Bass Pro Shops Tracker Boats, orange and white Silverado. $15.037 for his first lap. That'll put him up to 7th position. See if he can improve here on lap number 2. Looks like Corey Walters will hit 15.050. Pretty close laps there. He will hold on to 7th.
Now he's running the 28 Bass Pro Shop Silverado with the DX Racer emblem on the windshield, so it'll be interesting to see if he's able to hold on to that position throughout here. And looks like we have the 92 coming on the track, who's always been fast, Christopher Matthews. Right now, Christopher Matthews running the 92 Chevy Silverado for TN Designs. Pretty neat little paint job he's got going on in this truck. Let's see if his lap is going to be as fast as his paint job looks, Dewey.
Chris will clock in currently on the first lap, 15.193. That is 15th quick. See if he can't improve here on lap number 2. (15.262), so lap 1 will be the quicker with a 15.193.
And ladies and gentlemen, now coming on the track with number 34 in the Tides Machine Silverado, Ryan Broderick. Practice, Ryan ran a 15 with a 1-0. At this point, a 15 with a 1 wouldn't securely lock him into the race. We'll see if he can improve on that number he ran during practice. And he'll pull off a 4th place position with 14.986 on his first lap. Let's see if he can improve on a second, Dewey.
(14.994) for his second lap, so he'll still hold on to the 4th position. A good qualifying lap for the 34.
Now on the track, ladies and gentlemen, the number 17 Silverado, the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services of David A. Levine from David Levine Racing. He's had some pretty good runs here as it stopped at the road courses, but let's see if he can't transfer some of that momentum he's had over to these short oval track, short tracks. Looks like right now he's a 15.26, a 17th quick. He's going to have to improve quite a bit.
Lap number 2, he comes across 15.144, so that'll move him up to the 13th position. Five of Jason Alexander out on the track now.
Looks like Jason's running in the number 5 Chevy Silverado for Culligan's Water. CulliganIsWater.com rig. Pretty cool little paint on the front of his car. Hey, Culligan, man. Looks like he's got a pretty smooth lap going. Come up, got just a little loose on exit, but it's good enough for a 15.12 in 11th position on his first lap, Dewey.
Second lap slower, 15.353, so he'll hold on to 11th currently.
Looks like right now we have the number 41 Chevy Silverado with the West Side Vapor of Little Jake running out now. All right, Jake Little in the number 41 takes the green flag. We'll see how he can do on his first lap, Dewey. During practice, he had a pretty respectable time of 15.046. Be interested to see if Jake can improve on that number.
First lap, he's going to clock in 14.977. That'll put him 4th. See if he can improve. Try and get into the top 3 here. Slower on lap 2, 15.009, so he'll hold on to 4th.
It's like right now, we have the 88 of Bradley Wilson in the Oil Can Hancock's Chevy Silverado coming on the track right now. Hancock's Quality Goods. Go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. They're one of our primary sponsors night in, night out. So let's see if Bradley Wilson can put together a couple pretty solid laps and improve and get up towards the top of the starting field.
Lap number 1 for Bradley puts him 10th quick, 15.065. A little slower on lap 2, 178, but he will hold on to 10th currently.
Still pretty respectable starting spot right now for Hancock's Quality Goods. Oil Can Hancock's Bradley Wilson's number 88 Chevy Silverado, Dewey.
Next out, 30. That is Jax now at dirtondirt.com. Toyota taking his first of 2 laps.
He'll put up a 14.959, good enough for third place starting position on his first lap, Dewey, and he's coming around on the second one. Let's see how he ends up coming across start finish. Looks like he got a little tight in the middle of turn 4.
Yeah, a little slower on lap number 2, but still holding on to third. .32 of PJ Popham now on track.
PJ Popham's running the Rockstar Energy Drink Camping World Silverado in the number 32. A pretty neat little paint job he's got going on right here, Dewey. He looks pretty fast. Hopefully he's just as fast as he was in practice, or if not even faster. Top 5 time in practice with a 14.98, so it'll be interesting where he comes up on this qualifying lap. Fast, 14.84 quick time. That's going to be just about a full 10th quicker than the fastest time in practice put up by number 18, Alan Westman. So be interesting to see what the next 4 drivers are able to do, if he's able to knock PJ Popham off the BA Graphics pole position.
Number 11, Blake Falone in the Pokemon Silverado, taking the green flag here.
Got to run a couple laps out there in practice with Blake Falone in that Pokemon Silverado today, Dewey. He's pretty quick. He wrecked me once, but that's all right. I was just out there having a little bit of fun with him. Pretty good, solid driver, does pretty good. Looks like his first lap was a 14.82. He'll take quick time. And he just shut it down, one and done for Blake Falone in the number 11 Castrol GT Pokemon Silverado. It's like he's also running a TN Design sponsored paint job.
If you haven't yet, make sure to go download Pokemon Go. That's a fun game, I have to say, and he's got a pretty good sponsor there. I would be happy with that any day of the week.
Oh, looks like the 818 kisses a wall coming up before on his green flag run. Well, let's see if he improves at all. Let's see if that time's going to be allowed. He gets a 15.103, quick enough for 14th quickest in the Canadian Tire Toyota Tundra for Derek Robinson of HRL Motorsports.
Second lap got into the wall, no time there for the lone Canadian in the field here tonight.
Now coming onto the track is one of our title sponsored trucks, the SimSpec PC Tower Chevy Silverado and Mike Bruno. Go check out that sponsor at www.simspec.com, ladies and gentlemen, for a PC Tower. See if Mike can put up a time for his first lap, because he just picked up the green.
.15.021 puts him 11th here on his first lap. See what he can get here on lap number 2. A little slower, 15.267, so he will remain in the 11th position.
And on the track, ladies and gentlemen, the number 18, Alan Westman in the No Brakes TV yellow car truck tonight from Gisborne, Minnesota. He was fastest during practice, so let's see if he can improve on that time like some of the other drivers had and knock off this BA Graphics pole award.
'15th currently with a 15.087. See if he can improve here on lap number 2. He's just going to accept the time of 15th there. The second lap much slower.
It's all right, though. 15th place should lock him in the field, Dewey. We'll see here when we're all done.
Blake Falone will be your quick time. BA Graphics pole award goes to the number 11. Blake put down a pretty good lap there to get the pole. See if we can't get an interview real quick with the driver of the number 11 Pokemon sponsored machine here of Blake Falone.
Ladies and gentlemen, now joining us in the booth, the number 11 of Blake Falone, your BA Graphics pole award winner here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway in the Drive to Stop Diabetes 200. Congratulations, Blake, on the quick lap. How did everything go out there? What'd you see what the track was doing?
I'll be honest with you, I messed with my my brake bias a little bit, and it was just really smooth in the middle. I feel like everyone's really trying to run high here, and while that might be great in the race, but I feel like the middle is just where you want to be for your qualifying lap. So hopefully I can find some speed then as well.
Yeah, definitely on this track, you want to start at the front. You've done a great job getting there, that's for sure, because that's the best way to stay out of trouble, I think.
Oh yeah, 10-4. If you're in the middle of the pack here, good luck. It's just just so hard to race, especially we have a full field tonight. I haven't seen this many trucks out here in a while. I'll tell you what, if you would have told me at the beginning of the year I would have got a pole at Bristol, I would have called you a liar. So
yeah, great run, great run. Just want to say, anybody out there you want to say thanks?
Big shout out to Bradley and Michael for putting this on. Everyone at BB Racing, everyone at WFO for the alliance we have there. Shout out to you guys for always doing a good job, and thanks to everyone watching. Hopefully we can keep this Pokemon Chevrolet up front.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it, buddy. Hopefully we'll be talking to you a little later in the race, maybe during under a caution lap if I can bug you. And hopefully we get to talk to you on a podium finish at the end.
Oh man, that'd be the day. All right, appreciate you guys.
All right, have a good one. Go enjoy the race. Get ready for it. Good luck tonight, buddy.
Will do. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight with the NMNTS Monday Night Thunder Truck Series at Bristol as we're getting ready to go for, I believe, 200 laps here tonight. Should go by pretty quick. If you were tuned in last night, those 150 laps felt like nothing. Little side note, you might be wondering where's the 7 of Tyler Justice. He has to start in the rear this evening due to infractions from last week. Before we get rolling here, give you a little rundown on the pole. The 11 of Blake Falone to his outside will be the 32 of PJ Popham. Third place will be Jared Beasley in the 114. Zach Lindgren to his outside. Starting in fifth, 30 of Jackson Allen. Gordon Larson Jr. to his outside. Jake Little scheduled to start seventh. Eighth place is Ryan Broderick. Ninth place is Andrew Cardinale. And 10th place is the old man, Billy Hargrove.
Coming up, starting in 11th place, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be looking at the number 19 and Mike Bruno. Starting 12th will be Brian Harford in the number 71. Corey Walters in 13th in the number 28. Bradley Wilson will be starting 14th in the number 88. Alan Westman from Gisborne, Minnesota will be starting in 15th. 16th will be Derek Robinson, also from HRL Motorsports, and number 9, Aiden Young, will be in 17th. Ryan Daniels will be starting 18th. 19th will be Jason Alexander. 20th will be Terry Mason.
Starting in 21st, Clayton Curtis. David Levine scheduled to start 22nd with number 17 tonight. 23rd scheduled to be the 27th with Cade McKee. 24th, 2 DJ Hargrove. Andrew Singleton in the 22 scheduled to start 25th. 26th will be the 92 of Christopher Matthews. Chase Stewart scheduled to start 27th in the number 31 truck. Robbie Buckner scheduled to start 28th in number 90. Craig Werman in the 43 scheduled to start 29th. 30th, Jason Burgess in the 23. 31st, Kenneth Yoltz in the 72. And Tyler Justice in the 7 to bring it up the field.
Who is the number 7, Tyler Justice. So, pretty good, exciting driver to watch. Be interested to see how he's able to move through the field. See if he exhibits some patience here getting ready to start. But we'll go from there and see what we end up with.
A lot of laps to get yourself to the front here at Bristol. Pace car pulls in. PJ Popham, Blake Falone going to take it to the green. Green is out. We are underway at Bristol.
Looks like Blake was able to get a pretty good jump out there. He's going to win his first lap. PJ Popham up second, right behind him.
Jackson Allen, 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. starting to duke it out here. Gordon Larson on the outside, going to clear the 114.
Looks like we've got some pretty decent racing going on here, dude. Looks like we're getting right further back in the field. Guys still running side by side. They're getting sorted out. We've got the 71 coming over. We're getting a little tide machine So we should see how that one ends up. He's got him on the bottom. Two cars on the bottom. Some guys on the top.
Trouble for the 72 early. Got in the wall. Some pretty heavy front and damage on that truck. He's just going to try and let everybody go by and tick off some laps here probably for the points. Definitely a bad break here for the 72 here in the opening laps.
Looks like he got off the flag runs in the ball. I hope I don't jinx it, but we've got a lot of good drivers out there. They're giving each other space. Picking and choosing when to make their passes. It doesn't look like anybody's putting the bumper in anybody yet. So as we get into this race, I have to a little bit more as this race winds down towards the end. Although we just started, we're on lap 10 of 200, so we still have 191 laps to go, 190 laps.
Terry Mason turns DJ Harper about turn 4 caution. That was a big time wreck there.
Yeah, Dewey, just as we thought they were going to continue running pretty smooth, looks like we had a couple guys get into them. Looks like the 818 came up of Derek Robinson, got into the, tough to tell there, the number 75, where the 75 came down and continued running and came across and turned the 2 of DJ Hargrove. So that was kind of a chain reaction of events back there. Quite a few drivers got their cars tore up in that wreck, Dewey.
Now you see the 27 of Cade McKee there smoking pretty heavily. The 23 of Jason Burgess has some damage riding on the apron down there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be interesting to see if we have any takers on pit road. We are currently 11 laps into this race. These guys just barely got any of the stickers scrubbed off their tires, so I don't know if we'll see any takers tonight this early.
Might pay off for some of the guys in the back. Go ahead and get 10-lap fresher tires, maybe be able to make a couple of passes, you know, right off the start, and then get on sequence everybody as they move up through the field. But that being said, we'll see what happens. See the 17 of David Levine on pit road with some damage. Ryan Daniels in the 87 also on pit road.
72 of Ken Younts is able to get to pit road and hopefully get his damage fixed, get back out on the track and turn some laps.
Right now, your top 5, the 11 of Blake Falone is in the lead. PJ Popham is in second. Third place is Zach Lindgren. Fourth, Gordon Larson Jr. And fifth, the 114 of Jared Beasley.
Continuing through your top 10, the number 6 of Jackson Allen in the 30 car. 19, Mike Bruno in the SimSpec PC Tower rig. Jake Little in the number 41. Andrew Cardinale, TN Designs rig. And 34, Ryan Broderick is in 9th place with the, Ryan Broderick is in 10th place. My bad, ladies and gentlemen, in the number 34 car. Looks like
we're starting to rack them and stack them, Tom.
Rack them and stack them. Unfortunately, cautions breathe cautions in this one. It'll be interesting to see how this restart goes. Looks like the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. is going to have the best view in this restart. Going to be able to see that number 1 car take off early. Let's see if he can make any adjustments and try to get the 32. A little bit of push, get moving a little faster.
Pace car should be ducking down, and he does. We're back on the gas, back underway. Green flag of Bristol.
Looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we're riding on board with Gordon Larson Jr. in the 00 No Brakes TV car, currently running in 4th position. Gordon runs her through the corner. He's running the high line, ladies and gentlemen. He'll duck down to the bottom on exit, get a good run off across the start finish. See him get right up to the bottom of the My Little Pony Chevrolet Silverado. And we got the 30 car coming to the bottom, trying to make a pass, and Gordon's able to hold him off on the high side.
9 of Aiden Young into the wall. Alan Westman kind of collected up in that. Nowhere for Westman to go. Don't look now. Tyler Justice started 32nd. Fighting for the 14th position right now. Oh, just as I say that, the 28 of Corey Walters gets in the wall and takes out the 7 of Tyler Justice. Several trucks involved here. Big pile up. Just from what I can see here, Tyler Justice, Corey Walters, David Levine, Terry Mason, Craig Learman Jr. Looks like Christopher Matthews was involved. The 87, Ryan Daniels, was involved.
The 18 of Alan Westman gets caught with the 28 sliding up the track. It looks like he's blowing his motor. 24's got into it, 31. I think over just about half the field, Dewey. Looks like they're going to have a lot of guys coming out here early having to use their quick fix.
Nowhere to go, especially here at Bristol, and that just happened so fast. Corey Walters just got up into the wall as Tyler Justice was passing him on the bottom, and they both came right back up onto the racing surface right in front of everybody.
Be interesting to see who's going to be the lucky dog on this one, Dewey. So if the 23 was involved or the 27 of Cade McKee, they will not get their opportunity to get a lap back. So it'll be interesting to see how we end up.
That was a huge pile up there for Bristol, and Bristol's kind of known for that. You know, you get 1 or 2 cars sideways there on the racing surface, there's just nowhere to go. It's so banked, it's hard to go down on the apron and keep control of your car.
Yeah, that's for sure, doing as close as these guys are running off the nose and rear and bumper of all these cars. It's tough to get wound up and hurry. You really got to be looking out in front of you. That'll happen sometimes where you see some of these guys, they'll be just looking over the nose of their car, watching the guy in front of them. The reality is they need to keep an eye 5-6 trucks in advance ahead of them.
Should be getting back ready to go here, Tom, and man, that was crazy. Big old pile up there, a lot of really fast trucks involved, and it seems like once everybody starts getting into a groove, we get a yellow.
Yeah, for sure, buddy. It just, you know, it's one of those things here. We've said it time and time again. These drivers are running in close quarters on this short track. We've got a half-mile track with 4 turns, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. It looks like we have a few cars. Going to be Derek Robinson's going to be 7 laps down. Craig Lerman 4 laps. Alan Westman will be 3 laps down, and Cade McGee will be 1 lap. That being said, with the amount of cautions we saw last night, we've already got 2 into this race. If those drivers like Derek, Craig Lerman, and Alan Westman and Cade McKee are able to keep their nose clean, they'll have a good chance getting the lucky dog and getting their laps back.
We're back underway here at Bristol. Green flag. Blake Flown with a good start. PJ Popham right there with him.
Got a pretty good battle going on for 5th, 6th, and 7th, too. We got 3 rows of cars there running side by side. Don't look now, do we? But it looks like Blake Malone's getting some pressure put to him by PJ Poppin. He's getting to his bumper. Just tries to drop to the bottom to get his nose underneath him and is unable to do it on the exit.
As those two are battling, Zach Lindgren and Jackson Allen are closing in. We're going to have a 4-way battle here for first place. Mike Bruno able to clear. Gordon Larson Jr. take over that 5th position.
Got a pretty good battle going on right now with David Levine in the 17 Berkshire Hathaway truck. He's able to get underneath the number 75 of Terry Mason and complete the pass coming into turn 3. He goes by to the outside of Ken Younts in the number 72 truck. He's starting to... Oh, looks like the 818 Ryan Broderick comes back hard. And, oh, he has to get on the brakes to avoid the 72. He pushes up the track a little bit. Loses all kind of momentum, do we? We've got a pretty good battle going on back here, ladies and gentlemen.
Your 3rd place truck, Zach Lindgren, was dirt tracking it through the turn. They're able to save it, but he's fallen all the way back outside of the top 10. Caution on the Speedway. Ryan Broderick looping it around. Coming up on 35 laps in, Tom, I wonder if anyone's going to try and come down pit road here.
Yeah, I don't know. Do it look like the incident first started when the 31 got into the wall in the middle of the corner and the 17 came up and got in behind him and kind of turned him? So tough break right there for those two drivers. It looked like there was a self-spin on the 34. It looked like he was spinning and tried to avoid it. But imagine we're going to see some wholesale changes going on here right now, Dewey. So some of those drivers, I think we're going to see everybody come to pit road, and those guys that stay out may have an opportunity to get another lap back. Some of those guys in the rear, like Alan Westman, Ryan Daniels, Christopher Matthews in 92. So it'll be interesting to see how that, if they end up getting a wave around and are able to make up another lap.
In the midst of all this craziness, Tyler Justice in the top 10, running 8th currently. He's coming from the very back all the way up to 8th, so keep your eye on the 7 of Tyler Justice as he is making his way towards the front.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive run for the young kid in there in the number 7 in the SimSpec PC Tower truck, Dewey. He's not always been the one to have the most patience, and he's been known in the past if he needs to get by a guy, he'll give him a little rub, but made this pass up here to the front, making his way after starting dead last up to the 7th position relatively clean. So those guys that are running up front right now need to keep looking in the rearview mirror to keep an eye out for that number 7. He's coming and coming hard.
Another truck I want to talk about kind of snuck his way into the top 5. The 88 Bradley Wilson started 14th, made his way up to 5th, quietly made his way up to 5th. Looking good out there tonight for Bradley.
Yeah, congrats on Bradley. He's running the Hancock's Quality Goods Oil Can Hancock's rig tonight, one of our primary sponsors, night in, night out. Ladies and gentlemen, go out and see them on the internet at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Another big shout out to our other sponsors here for the Drive to Stop Diabetes at Bristol Motor Speedway, presented by Motor Sim Racing Magazine. Go check them out at www.motorsimsracing.com. Also want to say a big thanks to TNN Designs and BA Graphics, are our pole position award winner tonight. And also another big shout out to SimSpec PC Towers. Go check them out at www.simspec.com. And we're back to green, Dewey.
Back on the way yet again here at Bristol. Blake Falone on the point with a good restart.
Pretty good battle going on right now between Aiden Young and Tyler Justice. Or excuse me, Tyler Justice, Aiden Young, and the 71 of Brian Hartford. Good battle going on right now, and that is going to be for 8th position.
First, second, and third all running nose to tail right now. Blake Falone, PJ Popham, Jackson Allen.
Oh, and Tyler Justice gets a little tight coming out of the quarter and catches the rear end of Bradley Wilson. Looks like we're going to stay under green at this point. Now the caution comes out, Dewey. I'm going to go back and take a look at that one and see where that one kind of got started.
Those are two trucks that worked their way from pretty deep in the field up towards the front there. It'll be interesting to see how each one of them handles this situation. As you know, Bristol is known for making guys pretty angry.
Yeah, pretty tough break. It looked like the 7 came up. The 88 was holding his line down in the middle, and the 7 just pushed up tight out of the exit of the corner. Got up into the left rear of him, just sent him for a loop spinning. Tough break for both these cars. They fought hard to get their ways back up.
PJ Popham, Jackson Allen on pit road. Looks like Ryan Broderick will come down as well. A couple of the top 10 cars in here.
Looks like with this caution, Dewey, the no brakes TV of Alan Westman in the number 18 will get another lap back, so that'll leave him just 1 lap down. He should be the lucky dog. So you see him passing on the outside right now.
Tom, your top 5 looks much different now. Blake Falone stayed out. He will be your leader. In second, the 81 of Andrew Cardinale. And third will be the 9 of Aiden Young. Fourth is the 71 of Brian Hartford. And the 24, the old man, Billy Hargrove, will be in 5th.
It's good to see Billy Hargrove from Go Fast Racing up there running up front. We haven't got to see him for a couple weeks. Glad to see he's back out there having a strong race so far. Looks like you got Zach Lindgren in the 6. David Levine has made his way up in the 17 in that Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Chevy Silverado. Corey Walters in the number 28 is going to be 8th. Jared Beasley, the 114, is going to be 9th. And Jason Burgess, who started from dead last and 30th, will find himself in 10th spot on this restart, Dewey.
We should be getting ready to go back underway here. We're approaching lap 50 of 200. Getting ready to go back underway here. Pace car pulls in. We're back underway. The 81 was caught sleeping.
Caught sleeping, is blinking a little bit, had a little bit of connection issue, but the 11 dives away and pulls out pretty quick. He's got a big lead. We'll see if the number 9, Aiden Young, is able to catch him. He's running in second position. He's making up some headway. Right behind him, Andrew Cardinal, and the number 81 is running in third position, but don't look now. Just behind him is Brian Hartford in the 71, making some headway. Rounding out top 5 right now, ladies and gentlemen, will be number 17, David Levine, DLR Racing, in the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services truck.
Billy Hardgrove falling towards the back of the pack here. Caution on the Speedway. Looks like the 5 of Jason Alexander battling Chase Stewart and sent the 5 for a spin cycle.
Yeah, it looks like he came up a little bit, and the 31 came down just to take Dewey, and he steered to keep. Looked like he kind of put himself into a self-spin there, Dewey, to avoid wrecking the 31. So I'd say that's a pretty classy job there by the number 5 of Jason Alexander. Although it's going to cost him, he's going to have to tow to pit road to get his car fixed. Looks like the lucky dog tonight will this time by will be the number 7 of Tyler Justice. That'll bring him back to the lead lap. That will leave Alan Westman 1 lap down, Christopher Matthews 4 laps down, Cade McKee 7 laps down, Derek Robinson is 14 laps down. He had a disconnection problem, and Craig Lerman in the 43 is 36 laps down. He's brought his truck to the hauler at this point, I believe.
Another interesting thought here is the 11 of Blake Falloon has not come down pit road yet. He's led every lap, and we're well past lap 50, and he has not hit pit road yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, our top 5 is going to be the 11, Blake Falloon, who's led every lap so far tonight. Number 9, Aiden Young will start 2nd. Andrew Cardinale will start 3rd in the 81. Brian Hartford will start 4th, with David Levine rounding out the top 5 in the number 17 Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they're stacking them up again, getting ready to go green next time by. See the field racing around, get back in line, tightening it all up, and next time we come by to start finish, just out of turn 4, that pace car will be pulling off, and we'll have ourselves a restart. We've currently ran 58 laps, Dewey, 5 cautions for 25, so just under 50% of this race. As we kind of anticipated to start out early, it was going to be a few caution flags, so be interesting to see if we can't get these guys back going and get some green flag run going on.
Back underway here, Blake Falone again with a great restart. Battle for second right off the restart. Andrew Cardinale and Aiden Young side by side.
Oh, we have a spin of the 81 spins on the bottom. It looks like he's able to get it re-going again, and we are going to stay green. Excuse me, no, caution comes out. That'd be a tough break on that self-spin right there by Andrew Cardinale on the front stretch. We should see, it'll be interesting to see if we have anybody deciding to take pit this time. Looks like our leader, Blake Falone, will stay out once again, Dewey.
In second place, Aiden Young. Third place, Brian Hartford come down pit road for some service.
That should give the lucky dog to the number 17, or excuse me, the number 18, Alan Westman. He should be getting back on the lead lap this time by, buddy. Well, that brings out our 6th caution tonight, Dewey. I want to take a chance to just thank our title sponsors here of the Drive to Stop Diabetes 250, presented by Motor Sim Racing Magazine. I butcher that every time. I got to get better. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Here at the NMNTS Monday Night Thunder, big shout out to BA Graphics for our pole position trophy tonight. TNN Designs on board. Also want to say a big thanks to SimSpec PC Towers. Go check them out at www.simspec.com. And also tonight, representing on the number 88 of Bradley Wilson. Check them out. Pretty cool paint job. That's Hancock Quality Goods. Go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Use the promo code of Thunder17, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself a little bit of discount when you order your fragrances. All right, Dewey, this time by, when we come back to go green again here in the next couple laps, we're going to have Blake Malone, our leader, who stayed out once again. He will be bringing us to the green again, followed by him in second position will be David Levine, and the number 17, Jared Beasley, has moved his way up to third. And the number 85, Zach Lindgren, will be up to fourth, and number 41, Jake Little, has moved his way up to fifth. Big mover so far tonight, the number 22 of Andrew Singleton started out the race in 25th position. He's got himself up to 8th. We already talked about David Levine. He started in 22nd. He's up to 2nd, so he's moved up 20 spots since the start.
Everybody stacking up 2 by 2, nose to tail, wheel to wheel, as we get ready to go back underway here at Bristol. Pace car dives down. Blake Falone on the gas. We're back underway. Green flag.
Oh, another caution on the raceway. Looks like, Dewey, we had a spin coming out of turn 2.
Robbie Buckner, Jason Alexander, both facing the wrong way.
Yeah, looked like this time, Dewey, it looked like to be the 24 was on the bottom, got a little help from the 23 and just got dumped, and the 23 continues to try to drive right through him. 24 slides up the racetrack after getting bumped by Jason Burgess and gathers up a couple other trucks there in the back. The 90 gets caught up trying to avoid it. The 9 gets caught up. Looks like the Canadian Tire 818 of Derek Robinson gets caught up. And saw Alan Westman avoided it in the back. He was able to lock up the brakes.
It's another one of those examples where you just don't really have anywhere to go, especially coming off the corner. It's hard to try and pay attention to what's in front of you that far ahead with how banked this track is.
Yeah, tough break for the 24 of Billy Hargrove. He just kind of got sent for a little ride there. Wasn't able to get quite quick enough back to the throttle, and the guy running behind him just kind of tapped his bumper. The 23 of Jason Burgess kind of sent him around. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed 69 laps so far. Next time by, we'll have 70 in the books with 131 laps to go to finish this 200 laps here at the Drive to Stop Diabetes 200 at Bristol Motor Speedway, presented by Motor Sims Racing Magazine. It's been pretty action-packed so far, Dewey. We've got a lot of cautions going on, but that's just a lot of drive. That's just a result of having a lot of drivers on the track trying to occupy the same piece of real estate. Those drivers out there tonight just got to be a little bit careful going in and exiting these corners to make sure they're driving within the means of the driver in front of them. They may be a lot faster, but they got to find a cleaner way to get around, or we're going to continue to have these cautions left and right.
Still a lot of time left to race here at Bristol. Everybody just takes a moment here and figures out the better path around another driver. They could probably make a lot more ground up under green than they can under yellow. With that being said, the green flag getting ready to wave once again. Everybody lined up side by side. Blake Falone, David Levine, still the two trucks going to lead you to the green flag. Rolling through 3 and 4 here. Pace car should be pulling down onto pit road, and we will get back underway. And Blake Falone is on the gas. Green flag flies at Bristol once again.
Some pretty hard racing going on. Tyler Justice gets a huge run off the corner and comes by the outside of Bradley Wilson in the 88. He's able to get back to the gas pretty hard on the high side. Looks like Bradley Wilson gets into the rear. The 31 comes down over the front, and 31 goes spinning into the wall.
He's able to keep it rolling here. No caution. Some heavy damage there for the 31. Right now, a pretty good battle for third. Jared Beasley on the inside of Zach Lindgren. Looks like he's going to clear him here. And that might open the door for Jake Little as well.
Don't look now, Dewey, but we got a battle of the household members. We got Orton Larson Jr. in the 00 No Brakes TV truck, followed tightly on his bumper by the SimSpec PC race truck of the number 7, Tyler Justice.
Jared Beasley able to get by David Levine for second, and now he is trying to hunt down the 11 of Blake Falone for first. The 114 is coming alive right now.
We got one heck of a battle back here. Everybody trying to figure out to find a way to get past the My Little Pony 85 of Zach Lindgren. Yeah, Gordon Larson on the bottom. He's being followed through to the bottom right now by the 7 of Tyler Justice, the 22 and the 9. Looks like the My Little Pony truck gets up into the wall.
His truck definitely not agreeing with him right now. Jared Beasley is taking about a 10th a lap off of Blake Falone's lead right now. It's only a matter of time for the 114 can catch the 11.
Yeah, I think what you're seeing there is a result of Blake Falone staying out one too many cautions and not getting some fresh tires. His tires must be starting to go away. That truck probably tighten up through these corners, push a little high, and he's got to get out of the gas quicker than he wants to. Right now, we got a good three-way battle in the back here between Aiden Young and the 9, Gordon Larson the 00, and the 7 of Tyler Justice on the bottom, Gordon on the high side. And it looks like Aiden Young in the 9 is just trying to figure out which one of these guys is going to go by first for position number 9, 10, and 11 here.
Meanwhile, the battle for third is heating up. David Levine has it. There's a whole group of trucks behind him trying to challenge him for it. Right now, Jackson Allen is in the best position. You also have Mike Bruno. It was the 41 of Jake Little, but he off the pace a little bit there. But Jackson Allen looking for the pass here on David Levine. Strong move by the 30. He will clear David Levine on the bottom for third, and Mike Bruno gets by as well.
We got some solid battles going on all over the racetrack, Dewey.
Battle for the lead right now. Jared Beasley credited with the lap, and he's going to clear the 11 of Blake Falone. New leader here on lap 88, Jared Beasley in the 114.
It's good to see Jared Beasley running good 2 races in a row. He had a pretty good night last night as well, picking up a podium finish. Looks like he's got himself out to the front. Let's see what happens if they're able to get... Looks like they might be coming up into some late traffic here in a little bit. Both of them running the TN Designs cars tonight. Back here in the battle for 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, Dewey, we got the 72 of Ken Yeltsin, who's a couple laps down. Looks like he's struggling to keep the pace right now. We got a few cars trying to get by him. The 88, oh, looks like the 24 of Billy Hargrove gets into the wall, comes down across track, and gets T-boned to bring out the 8th caution of the night.
We're approaching halfway home here. With this caution, I'm curious to see how many drivers come down pit road. You have to think the 11 will be coming down pit road, as Jared Beasley was able to not only catch him, but get around him pretty easily.
Yeah, I think we're just going to see a few guys come through down pit road tonight, Joey, this time by. And get some fresh rubber, a full tank of fuel, and get back on to a new run.
See Gordon Larson Jr. on pit road, the 41. That
Blake Falone still on the track, running second position. He chose not to pit yet.
quite a bit of trucks here on pit road. I see Kenneth Yontz down there. I see the 90 Robbie Buckner. I see Jason Burgess on pit road.
Top 5 when we come back to green, Dewey, will be Jared Beasley in the number 114 with Blake Falone in the 11. Jackson Allen will be restarting third with Mike Bruno fourth, and Ryan Broderick in the 34 will be starting fifth. Mike Bruno's had a pretty consistent quiet night, running around in the top 5 all night long. I think the lowest he's been was the starting position of 11th, so pretty good solid race for him tonight. He's been pretty consistent, able to stay out of trouble. A few other guys out here going to be running with some damage, but you know what? At Bristol Motor Speedway, it's all about the horsepower, so the aero isn't going to affect them too bad unless they get the steering wheel messed up. That would become pretty tough to handle at that point.
I'll keep an eye on the 11 here on this restart with the tires as old as this race. I don't know if he'll be able to hang here with the 114, as now Blake Falone doesn't have the luxury of getting a great start. The start will go off the 114 of Jared Beasley. So definitely keep an eye on the 11 of Blake Falone, see if he can stay up there with the 114 and continue to battle for the lead.
Yeah, that's for sure, dude. The 19 of Mike Bruno's going to have to pay attention really hard to the restart of the 11 there and see if he doesn't spin the tires coming to the green.
So here we go. We are approaching halfway here. Jared Beasley now in control of the start. And slow roll, but he is on the gas. We're back underway at Bristol.
Clean restart by the 11 of Blake Falone. He's able to get underway without spinning his tires. He'll tuck in behind Jared Beasley in the 114. Stay up in the high line as we watch the battle for third right now between Mike Bruno and the number 30 of Jackson Allen. Looks like 30 of Jackson Allen's pinched down on the bottom. He's going to have to see if he can't find some speed to get through and get back up to the top where most of these drivers have been riding. It's like he has an opening and gets his way in there after the start-finish line.
Jackson Allen looking for second on the outside of Blake Falone with a power move. Just squeezed his way in between the 11 truck and the wall, and looks like he's going to get the spot here coming down the back straightaway.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the tires come to an end for Blake Falone, so if he doesn't get a caution here quick, he's going to have to end up pitting under green, or he's going to end up losing quite a few positions as these guys pick up space. And there we go. We have caution on the racetrack.
Sounds like from race control, 32 looped it around. He got caught up with the 75 after the spin of Terry Mason. Got a couple cars on pit road here, Tom. 114 of Jared Beasley, 30 of Jackson Allen, the 11 of Blake Falone.
It'll be interesting to see how Blake Malone comes out with these fresh tires, just how quick he's going to go.
Mike Bruno is on pit road as well. Gordon Larson, no, that's Andrew Singleton is on pit road. Kenneth Jones behind him. Looks like the 71, that's Brian Hartford, also on pit road.
Looks like right now, Dewey had a couple cars. A couple guys bring their trucks to the hauler. It looks like Cade McKee has brought his truck, and his night is done, as well as Derek Robinson in the 818. His night is also done. So we get these guys reorganized to go here. It looks like we're going to have Ryan Broderick. Is that what I see as our new leader in the number 34? Followed by Tyler Justice in the 7. Number 9, Aiden Young starting 3rd. Gordon Larson Jr. up to the 4th position in the top 5, with Jason Burgess in the 23 right behind him.
It's been a long, long race for the 7 of Tyler Justice, but he has made his way to 2nd. And see if he can't get around Ryan Broderick for the lead here and lead his first laps of this race as we are past halfway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're matching it up here. Everybody's going to keep coming side by side. The lights are going out on the pace car. Everybody's getting organized right now, trying to find where they should be on the track. I think we'll be going green next time by. The lights will come out on the pace car this time. Bringing us back to green will be the number 34, Ryan Broderick, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Justice started 32nd. He's moved his way all the way up to 2nd place in that SimSpec PC Tower number 7. So all right, coming out of Tune 4, we'll get restarted here. The pit car will dive off. And here we go. We are green, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we had a pretty clean restart. Tyler Justice on the high side. Our leader, Ryan Broderick, is able to hold him off for the lap. He leads the lap coming up the start-finish. Tyler Justice dives to the bottom. Ryan Broderick on the high side. Good battle for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd right here as Aiden Young in the 9 car decides to make himself known. Some pretty good racing going on here, ladies and gentlemen. All the way, the first top 3 cars have all been pretty quick. Gordon Larson running around in 4th position. Looks like he's waiting to see what these guys are going to decide to do, if they're going to get into each other, and maybe he can capitalize on a mistake made by somebody in front of him.
Blake Falone currently running 8th position, looking to pass the 23 of Jason Burgess for 7th.
And we got a solid gaggle of cars, is what I call them back here. We got the 87 of Ryan Daniels, David Levine on the high side, Mike Bruno on the high side. Coming into the corner, David Lean drops to the bottom, gets by the 87 of Ryan Daniels, and Mike Bruno follows him through. And then we have the 85 of My Little Pony truck also moves by on the high side as the 87 Ryan Daniels moves down to get out of the way.
Tyler Justice looking for the lead from Ryan Broderick. Ryan got into the wall a little bit, still able to hold the lead, but the 7 is right there with him. Aiden Young right behind these two.
And we have the 84 with the self spin. It gets a little, or excuse me, is that the 114? Jared Beasley gets a little loose off the corner, and he comes down to the apron and gathers it back up. This time by, we'll have 83 laps to go. We've completed 117 of 200, Dewey. So far, looks like we got a pretty decent green flag running. It looks like these guys figure out a way to take it a little easy. And then caution on the raceway, just as I cursed them and said we were running a pretty decent green flag. I guess, Dewey, I'm going to have to stop talking about these guys running hard green flag runs. I keep cursing them every time we bring it up. They have a tendency to bring a caution back out.
Yeah, definitely tough situations here at Bristol. Looks like the 22 Andrew Singleton just bouncing it up off the wall, and Ken Johnson, the worst of worst positions here as he came back down on the track and just ran right into the 72. Nowhere for really Ken to go, and Andrew, being in the wall, really had no control.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back to green this next time by, we'll still have the 34, Ryan Broderick, bringing us to the green flag. Number 7, Tyler Justice in second. Gordon Larson Jr. in third place in the 00. Andrew Cardinale in the TN Designs 81. Jake Little will bring out the top 5. Blake Flona's made his way back up into the top 6. 7th will be Mike Bruno. 23, Jason Burgess will restart 8th, and Zach Lindgren 9th, with PJ Poppen back in 10th position after starting 2nd.
Good to see some of these other faces up here towards the front. Ryan Broderick doing good. Gordon Larson Jr. having a great run, and Jake Little running in the top 5. You have Tyler Justice right there in the second, making things interesting. It's been a pretty good race so far.
I can't say that enough, Dewey. These guys put on a pretty good show so far. A lot of hard battling out there for position on the track. We've got a lot of guys now back on the lead lap, so we currently have 2 cars 1 lap down. That'll be the 92 of Christopher Matthews. He's 1 caution away from getting his lap back and being on the lead lap, and Terry Mason 1 lap down also. Billy the Hardgrove, the half of Go Fast Racing, he's 5 laps down right now, as well as Jason Alexander. And we have Cade McKee in the 27 and Derek Robinson in the 818, and the 43 truck of Craig Lerman. They are in the hauler at this time. That being said, that leaves us with 24 racers on the track. Dewey, still a lot of trucks out there. Looks like they're getting ganged back up to go green next time by. I'll give you the call, my friend.
Rolling down the back straightaway, getting ready to go through turns 3 and 4. Ryan Broderick, Tyler Justice going to lead you back to the green flag here at Bristol. Pace car is in, 34 on the gas, little on the apron there, and we're back underway, green flag.
Looks like we got some solid racing going on back here, 2x2x2 here in the 6th, 7th, and 8th and 9th position, Dewey. Pretty good little battle going on. Oh, the 17 checks up on exit. Looks like 88. Bradley Wilson gets into a truck in front of him. Into PJ Popham in the Rockstar Energy drink, and we're continuing on the green. No harm, no foul. Just a little bit of rubbing. Rubbin's racing, buddy.
Meanwhile, up front, Tyler Justice trying to run down the 34 of Ryan Broderick. He has pulled it in within 2/10 here, trying to get the lead from the 34. Caution is out.
Looks like on replay here, Dewey, I'm taking a look at it. Looked like the My Little Pony truck just barely clips the back of the 23, and Jason Burgess goes up into the wall. He's going to gather, just barely getting by him is going to be the 18 of Alan Weston. He's going to gather somebody else up.
Ryan Broderick, your leader, coming down pit road.
That will surrender the lead to the number 7 truck of Tyler Justice. He has been fast all night, storming from 32nd place, starting position up to first now.
Took him 130 laps to get there, but the 7 truck now has the lead. See if he can't hang on.
You know what, dude? We got to give a big shout out to that 00 Gordon Larson on the No Brakes TV truck. He's been out there for the last 100 laps or so, running around in the top 5. Congrats to him on a solid race tonight. Big shout out to Gordon Larson Jr. and any of his fans watching at home tonight. Those of you out there in TV land or YouTube land, give us a chance. Go through and like and subscribe our page here at No Brakes TV. Check us out on Facebook as well at nobrakes.tv.
See if we can't pick up the 00 Gordon Larson Jr. Gordon, do you hear us? We're up in the booth here, me and Tom.
I got you.
Gordon, you've been running a pretty good race tonight. You're running right now in the 3rd position. Had a really good race so far. What are you looking forward to here on this next restart?
Hopefully I can get up in that high line real quick, but so far this No Brakes TV Chevrolet, we're doing pretty good. We might have a shot at it. That 7 truck's pretty quick.
Yeah, great job tonight, Gordon. It's been fun watching you running around in the top 5, staying pretty consistent with your lap times. Like you say, you can get to the high side. That makes guys have to work a hell of a lot harder to get by you on the bottom. That being said, we're getting ready to go back to green here, so I appreciate you guys taking a moment to visit with us, and good luck on this restart. Go get him, buddy.
Appreciate it, guys.
Getting ready to go back green here. Tyler Justice now controls the start. Andrew Cardinale up on the high side. Right behind them, 00 Gordon Larson Jr. and the 11 of Blake Falone. Pace car is in. I believe we're back underway here. No?
Look like we have a little bit of a brake check there by the 7, and Tyler Justice on the 81 tried to jump in, and Andrew Cardinale. That slowed up the 00 of Gordon Larson. That gave the 114 an opportunity to get to the bottom and take over that 3rd position. That being said, Gordon's back to the high side where he wants to be. You got Mike Bruno moving his way up into the top 5 too. Looks like PJ Popham's moved up to the 6th place position as the My Little Pony truck has dropped back 3 positions since the restart.
Blake Flown,
Oh,
Andrew Cardinale contact.
they get together as Gordon Larson threads the needle to take over second position, and we'll stay green, ladies and gentlemen.
Great save by the 81 and the 11. No caution here as the 81 still battling for position here. But a tough break for Blake Falone as he falls way back.
I'll tell you what, Dewey, that had to be a large pucker factor for that 00 to see one guy going high, one guy going low. He just threaded the needle right between them, made a heck of a driving move. He's found himself in second position with the 19 of Mike Bruno gaining on him. But we'll see if Gordon can hold on. He likes that tie line. It's going to be tough to get by him up there.
After that incident, the 11 of Blake Falone has fallen all the way back to 22nd position. Right now, Tyler Justice out to a pretty large lead here, 2.3 seconds over Gordon Larson Jr. running second.
Yeah, he's running out there in the world all by himself. He's able to just stay consistent. Looks like Mike Bruno's going to dive to the bottom, entered into turn 3. Gordon Larson's going to hold the momentum coming off the corner. He kisses, and at the stripe, Mike Bruno gets the position, so he'll take over second place, and Gordon Larson will be in third. Don't look now, Dewey, but the number 18 of Alan Westman has cracked the top 10. He's been running around in the back since some early incident early that caused some damage to his car. He's moving up pretty quick, right behind PJ Popham at this moment in 8th place.
Pretty good battle right behind him. Jackson Allen, Aiden Young really going at it. Aiden Young with a good run down on the bottom. He's also going to get below the 18 of Alan Westman.
Yeah, right now it looks like the tie line's getting held up a little bit by the My Little Pony car. They're going to have to find a way to get by him on the bottom to make up some ground and try to catch that 81 of Andrew Cardinale running in 6th place.
Aiden Young really making the bottom work here. Zach Lindgren in the 85 just keeps kissing the wall. Everybody kind of slowing up. And that's allowing Aiden Young to make up a lot of ground on the bottom.
That's the one hard part about getting up in the high line. It's always the quicker way around, but if you get a slower truck up there that hasn't figured out a way to manage it.
114 spinning here after contact with the 00.
And gathers up the 18 of Alan Westman as well. Tough break there.
Slight contact between the 114 of Jared Beasley, the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. battling for position, and the 114 got the worst of it and collected Alan Westman.
Yeah, it just looked like the 114 pushed up and he turned away, trying not to hit the 00. Got a little loose, came up, caught the 81 of Andrew Cardinale, and he goes into the wall. The 114 gathers up the 18 Alan Weston. And the 2 spins in the back and gathers up a couple other cars as well. So pretty big chain reaction, which frequently happens here at Bristol when these guys get into the wrecks like that.
A whole lot of cars down pit road here.
I know one person that definitely didn't want to see that caution. That was Tyler Justice. He was pulling away. Huge gap that he put between him and the second place car, Mike Bruno, and third place car of Gordon Larson Jr.
Well, it's been quite a while since we could say this, but the SimSpec trucks are yet again running 1 and 2. Tyler Justice, Mike Bruno now hold the top 2 spots. Gordon Larson Jr. is third. The 9 of Aiden Young currently in 4th. It looks like the 34 of Ryan Broderick will round out your top 5.
Well, Dewey, looks like we'll be going green here. 2 to go this time by. That'll leave us with 49 laps to go when we get the green flag. So these laps tick off in a hurry. You look up, and the next thing you know, we'll have 25 laps to go, and it'll be a hard charging shootout towards the end.
Should make things exciting here. A lot of trucks who have not been leading laps are now at the front. Blake Falone led half the race here. He's currently in 12th, a long ways back. Well, we're lined up side by side, nose to tail, getting ready to go back underway. The two SimSpec trucks will lead you back to the stripe. That is Tyler Justice and Mike Bruno.
Be interesting how Tyler Justice restarts this time. Last time he brake checked as the 81 tried to get a run on the outside and jumped the start on him. Pretty wily move for the 7 truck. We'll see if he's able to get away with that again with his partner Mike Bruno and the same teammate on the outside.
Back underway, green flag.
Not this time, Dewey. 7 just once that pace car pulled off, hesitated a second, and he was gone on the way.
On that restart, Aiden Young able to clear Gordon Larson Jr. Put him to 3rd position here as Aiden Young is really on the move.
Yeah, that 7 car, Tyler Justice, just got into the clean air, and he has been shot out like a cannon. But right now, we got a pretty heavy battle for 2nd place between Aiden Young and Mike Bruno in the SimSpec PC Tower car.
Right behind them, a great battle for 4th. Gordon Larson Jr. currently has it. Jackson Allen to his inside. Jake Little, Blake Falone, Ryan Broderick, and a whole group of cars right there behind them. Meanwhile, Aiden Young able to secure the 2nd position, and now he tries to run down the 7 of Tyler Justice.
That tough part about all these trucks running on the high line, one guy brakes checks even a little bit, and it's just an accordion effect all the way through the field, Dewey. These drivers really need to be on their toes running East Coast quarters. With only 43 laps to go in this race, we're 2/3 of the way home here in the home leg. So a lot of these guys have got a lot to win, a lot to drive for, and they've got a lot to risk too.
Blake Falone in the inside wall. Heavy damage for the 11.
And he keeps it going. We'll stay under green.
Slight contact between him and Ryan Broderick sent him screaming down to the inside wall. Able to keep rolling, but heavy damage. Meanwhile, position change for 3rd. Jackson Allen able to get around Mike Bruno to take over 3rd. And now he tries to catch up with Aiden Young and Tyler Justice.
We got a pretty good battle going on back here. Looked like Gordon Larson in the 00 has just lost a little bit of momentum up there in the 8th position. He's got PJ Popham underneath him, trying to make the pass. Popham comes up a little bit, gets the bumper, and makes the pass on exit of turn 2. Pretty solid battle going on right now between the 28 of Corey Walters and the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. and the 18 Alan Weston. Alan Weston drops to the bottom and see if he can't get up any momentum. He gets loose coming out and has to check up, regathers it up and keeps it going down. But that's going to cost him a position, Dewey.
Jackson Young able to get by the 9 of, or Jackson Allen able to get by the 9 of Aiden Young for 2nd place. The 30 truck's going to try his hand at catching the 7 of Tyler Justice 1 second ahead. Brian Hartford almost going for a spin, able to keep it underneath. I'm going to lose a couple of spots here.
We got a couple drivers in the top 3 that started themselves back in the field. Aiden Young started in 17th position at the beginning of this race. He's up to 3rd. Jackson Allen started in 5th. He's gotten moved up to the 2nd place. He's had a quick truck all night long, but that biggest mover, Tyler Justice, from worst to first, he's got control of this race right now, so I think he's hoping for green flag until we finish the rest of the night. And
the past 4 laps, Jackson Allen able to catch him a 10th a lap. He is now within a half second, 0.466, and the 30 truck is coming.
Yeah, Dewey, Jackson Allen's definitely got something figured out. He's continuing to creep up with each lap that goes by. Gain on the number 7 of Tyler Justice. Just have to wonder if Tyler's just saving his tires a little bit for a long green flag run to finish this out, or if he's backed off a little bit because he started in so hard to start out this run. Or could just be that's it, you know. Jackson's probably just that fast. He's to his bumper now, so we're going to see a battle for the lead coming up here, coming out of 3 and 4, I think, Dewey.
A 30 truck definitely coming on strong here towards the end of this race. He's all over Tyler Justice right now, maybe just waiting for the best moment to pass him. He looks to the inside here. He's getting a good run, not going to have enough here into the corner, see what he can get out of it.
That is definitely the hard way to pass here, but he's doing everything he can here to try to see what he can get set up for getting by the 7 of Tyler Justice. He's got one thing going for him too also, is you're going to come on approach some lead lap or some lap down traffic here in the next 5-6 laps. Might be best for him to just hang on to see if Tyler doesn't get mired behind a lap car and take advantage of that window of opportunity and get by then.
The leader's rapidly approaching the 31 of Chase Stewart here, and they're right up on him. Chase Stewart running the high side as well. Not enough. Tyler Justice did not clear the 31, and he's going to go for a spin here, but Jackson Allen able to get by the 7 of Tyler Justice as the yellow comes out.
So we kind of predicted that would happen, Dewey. What's going to happen when these lap cars get up there, you know? Hard part for that lap car is he doesn't have anywhere to go. You got a fast car on the bottom, fast car on the high line behind him. It's just tough to decide which way to go at that point.
You seen coming out of the corner there, the 7 of Tyler Justice was on the brakes as hard as he could be and just was not able to slow up enough to avoid the contact with the 31.
Yeah, tough break for the 7 car. That adds a little bit more damage to the front of his rig. Hopefully he doesn't bend anything in there and get the any of the coolant hoses tipped off or any of the cooler lines done, because you will see those temps rise in this close hard racing.
Aiden Young, Ryan Broderick on pit road here. That's your 3rd and 4th place car. Corey Walters on pit road. Looks like Alan Westman's on pit road. Gordon Larson Jr. down pit road.
And Tyler Justice is now coming down pit road as well, Dewey.
The 30 of Jackson Allen on a different pit cycle here. He will stay out. Jared Beasley is going to be right behind him.
like race control is working out, getting them lined up, to figure out where they should be running when this restart comes about.
A little different look to your top five. Jackson Allen still on the point. Jared Beasley going to be in second. Mike Bruno up to third. PJ Popham fourth. Jake Little fifth. Mike Bruno was falling back quickly during that green flag run, so he's back up to third after he didn't pit. But I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the 19 to see if he continues to fall back again.
All in all, it looks like that 19 might have been saving his stuff, Dewey. He's got a pretty clean rig right there. No damage to the front, just a little kiss on the front left and front right bumpers, but the front of that truck is pretty doggone clean right now. So the www.simspec.com SimSpec PC Tower truck looking pretty clean. So he'll be restarting this race in third, where his teammate Tyler Justice got into a little trouble back there. We'll be restarting a little further back. Looks like he's going to be in about 15th position. So we're going to have about 18 laps to go next time by. So we've got ourselves a shootout here at Bristol Motor Speedway tonight for the Drive to End to Stop Diabetes, Dewey.
And everybody's lined up 2 by 2. We should be getting back underway here as they go through turns 3 and 4. Jackson Allen, Jared Beasley going to lead you back to the green flag. Pace car is in, and Jackson Allen on the gas. We're back underway here at Bristol.
Tough break for the 19. Looked like Mike Bruno spun his tires just briefly. That's going to give TK Popham a little bit of momentum on the high side to try and get back by in the battle for third. And he will take over that position. Mike Bruno will move up to the high side, running in fourth.
David Levine up into the wall, going to cause a little bit of an accordion effect here. He's battling side by side right now with the 11, and he gets into the wall yet again.
Oh, it looks like we got a spin, but the My Little Pony truck got a self-spin down on the back stretch. Or excuse me, on the front stretch, Dewey. He hits the inside wall and brings out the caution once again.
Zach Lindgren, piloting that number 85 machine, was running good early, but having a tough break here towards the end of this race. I don't think you'll see anybody in the top 10 coming down pit road here. There's not enough laps left to make up that much ground.
No, when we go back to green, we're going to have about 9 or 10 laps, and those are going to go by quick, with 15 seconds a lap here. So looks like we got guys pushing pretty hard. Looks like it'll be interesting to see how we line up to go back to green. Looks like we will restart with our leader, Jackson Allen. He will be taking us to the green flag. Jared Beasley in second place. 32 of PJ Popham in third place. Mike Bruno in the SimSpec PC Tower, number 19 in fourth. Jason Burgess, number 23rd in the 23 car, will restart fifth. Jake Little will be in the 41 car starting sixth. Aiden Young in the 9 car starting seventh. Blake Falone will restart eighth. David Levine in the 17 will restart 9th. And the number 7 Tyler Justice has been able to move his way up to 10th position after restarting in 15th spot last caution.
Looking to be a crazy ending to the race here at Bristol. Jackson Allen on the point. Jared Beasley running in second place. Blake Falone dominated early. He is currently in the 8th position. Blake having a good recovery after a little incident there earlier with the 34.
Unfortunately, Dewey, I don't think this will be our last caution of the night right here. We got a lot of aggressive drivers, quality trucks still on the lead lap that they're going to fight for every position they can get their hands on, Dewey.
Looks like we're getting ready to go back underway. They're starting to line up 2 by 2 here for the end of this race.
Lights will be going out on the pace car, and when we come back green, we will have 9 to go, Dewey. Been a pretty exciting race so far. We did have had a total of 14 cautions, but that's to be expected here at Bristol. That happens quite often in these short tracks. Guys get beaten and banging, and it gets tough to hold on to some of these trucks. But here we go. We're getting ready to go here. I'll give you the call as the pace car enters turn 3.
Jackson Allen, Jared Beasley going to lead you back to green. We are under 10 laps to go, and fireworks are sure to happen here. So, who will come away with the victory? Pace car is in, 30 truck on the hammer. We're back underway at Bristol. Green flag.
Looked like the 114 of Jared Beasley just didn't get any kind of a start going on there. I think PJ Popham was able to get by him for second place and move up into the 2 spot, and that'll mire Jared Beasley back
75
in third.
spinning off of turn 4, collects the 28, and a whole bunch of other trucks here. Caution. Terry Mason looping around and collecting quite a few trucks. I see Bradley Wilson with a lot of damage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will get them reloaded up here. In the next couple laps, we'll be going back green. It looks like we're going to have about 4 laps to go when we take the green flag, and that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. 4 laps of green flag racing here, ladies and gentlemen, is a whopping minute 10 seconds max. So get ready for these guys. They're going to tighten their seatbelts, and they're going to go after it, fighting for every position at this point, Dewey.
Jackson Allen had a great start there. I'm sure he did not want to see the caution come out as PJ Popham able to take advantage of the 114 Jared Beasley kind of sleeping on the start. So we'll see how this last restart turns out here.
Looks like Bradley Wilson just blew a motor, ladies and gentlemen, as he is coming into turn 1, getting ready to get double stacked up. He's going to move to the bottom. Hopefully he can make it back to pit road. And he's going to pull his truck off to the side, and that his night will be done, ladies and gentlemen.
Bradley was having a good night, just got caught up in a couple of accidents. Seems to be the story here at Bristol.
Yeah, tough break for him this late in the race here, so. Looks like the lights are out on the pace car, Dewey. We're coming through turn 2 up to the backstretch. This should be our last restart of the night. We're going to come by when we take the flag, 2 to go, so you will see a green-white checker. Old-fashioned overtime run here with 3 laps left to go in the race.
Jackson Allen, PJ Popham going to take you to the stripe. And this has the potential of getting crazy here. Pace car looking to pull in. Jackson Allen looking for that perfect restart. We're back underway. Great restart from the 30.
Got a lot of guys battling for position, trying to fight their way in. Oh, we got some guys getting dumped, and that's going to do it, Dewey.
Jackson Allen going to come home with the victory here tonight. Great job.
We got some guys crashing on the back there, Dewey. If they can't make it, it's going to be a tough break for them. If they can't make it back to the green, could be tough for some of these guys. They may lose a few positions. Yeah, it's because the pace car jumped out right away and people just kept ripping by it. Pace car's off now, so we're good. Race is over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't realize I was talking about that in live television, but that will do it for tonight's race. Going to take a minute to get this all sorted out, ladies and gentlemen. We got some finishing positions based on iRacing's indication that didn't actually or shouldn't have finished in the order that we are looking at that we saw on the track. So race control is going to go over this and take a look at the replay. This might take a minute or two to get it all sorted out to figure out who will be our actual winner at this point. All right, looks like we got it figured out. The number 30 of Jackson Allen will be our race winner tonight. Congratulations to him. Second place position will go to the number 32 of PJ Popham. And our third place winner will be number 19, Mike Bruno, for another consecutive podium finish. We'll give these drivers a second to do their burnouts and their celebratory turns down here on the track, and we'll try and get in touch here with the third place finisher, the number 19 in the SimSec PC car, Mike Bruno. Try to track him down, see if we can't get in touch with him on his radio, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, Dewey, while we're taking care of this, one heck of a crazy finish to the NMNTS Monday Night Thunder Drive to Stop Diabetes presented by Motor Sim Racing Magazine. One heck of a finish, pretty solid race tonight, bud. Hey, I just want to give a big shout out to our sponsors really quick while I have a minute. That's going to be Hancock's Quality Goods. Go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. You saw them represented tonight by the 88 truck of Bradley P. Wilson. Another big shout out to TNN Design, several trucks with their paint schemes tonight, and also our BA Graphics and our Pole Award winner for the BA Graphics, Blake Falone, was able to pick that up tonight. Also, definitely last but not least, SimSpec PC Towers with another solid showing tonight. We got a lot of TV time for them with the leader, Tyler Justice, leading a lot of laps. We've got Mike Bruno in the SimSpec PC Tower car finishing in third place, who we'll be going through and interviewing here shortly. Just want to give a big shout out to them. Go check them out at their website, www.simspec.com. Go check it out. See if they can't hook you up with the PC Tower to get you taken care of. You want to get into the sim racing, they can take care of you. A good group of guys. Excellent service over there. They got everything you can think of, whether you're operating on a budget or not, they can get you taken care of. That said, Dewey, are you ready to get these interviews going?
I believe so. Here with third place finisher Mike Bruno. Mike, that was a crazy ending to the race there. You were falling back and caught a lucky caution, and then you stayed ahead of him for third. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that was exciting to say the least. I wasn't sure how that was going to end up at the end there, but we're getting things squared out here, and happy to take home a third place, that's for sure.
Yeah, tough break to your partner up there, Tyler Justice in the 7. Got caught up and mired with a lap car there, trying to get around him to hold on to the lead. Tough break for him tonight, but you know what? SimSpec PC Tower guys had a heck of a race tonight with Tyler coming all the way from the back, and you were solid as always. I don't think we're getting tired of interviewing you yet, dude.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that definitely sucks for Tyler, man. I feel for him once again, 2 nights in a row. He's definitely had he's always got a winning vehicle whenever he's driving, but he's just had tough luck lately. But yeah, I had sort of a rough night. It was up and down, but I definitely would have liked to have taken home that win, but a top 3 is always something I'm happy with.
Definitely a solid finish here at Bristol. You never know what's going to happen.
That's for sure.
Anybody out there you want to thank, buddy?
Yeah, definitely. Thank my sponsor, SimSpec PC, as always. Thank all my teammates at MR Motorsports, Mike Redding's team there. We got Tyler, all them guys. Thank you guys for doing what you do, and thanks Mike and Bradley for what they do.
Awesome. Sounds good, buddy. Have a good night. Go celebrate that podium finish, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon. Maybe tomorrow night. Another night at Bristol.
One more night just to get through it. Thanks a lot, Tom.
Third place finisher Mike Bruno, always a pleasure to talk to. We'll catch up with the second place finisher tonight, PJ Popham. PJ, congratulations. An up and down night for you as well, but you brought home second.
Yes, sir. Eventful night. I pitted maybe a little bit too early on my first stop and got stuck in the field, and it's pretty hard to come through the field, especially when there's a mix of guys on fresh tires and older tires. It gets pretty hairy in there.
Yeah, definitely, especially whenever you're racing at Bristol. And PJ, you had a great little restart before that last one there, where you were able to get by the 114, and you just were able to hang on to second. And that was a good move by you, in my opinion, to get by him on that restart. Was he just sleeping, or did you just get a heck of a launch?
I got a heck of a launch. I just timed it perfect, and followed the 30 truck out of there, and was able to clear the 114 coming out of corner 2, and I felt like I was a little faster than maybe even the 30. It's just hard on restarts to really get past the leader when he's starting the race. So,
well, nonetheless, PJ, bringing home a second place tonight. Congratulations once again. And do you have anybody you would like to thank here tonight?
Yeah, Michael Redding, Bradley Wilson for putting this on, TN Designs for the paint, No Brakes TV for doing the broadcast. It's fun to go back and watch, so I continue to look forward to seeing you guys doing this and being out here racing next year for maybe a championship.
Well, thank you once again, PJ, and we will talk with you again soon.
Thank you.
That was PJ Popham.
Yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. PJ Popham, our second place finisher. Looks like we got one guy left to talk to, and that's going to be Jackson Allen. We're going to go grab him up, see if he's available. Were you able to track him down?
I was able to track him down. Jackson Allen, congratulations on the victory. You've been fast the past couple weeks, just not good luck, and tonight everything just rolled into your favor there, and you were able to win here at Bristol.
Yeah, we've shown some speed in the dirt on dirt cars that I've put on the track. Just some bad luck. Kind of, I blame it on beginners' bad luck. I tend to do the opposite of stuff sometimes. But yeah, we showed some speed in pretty much every race I've been in, and just got caught up in rookie mistakes.
You know what? We were watching you run down Tyler Justice there. We couldn't try to figure out if you were just that much quicker, but you were closing on him a tenth a lap, and you got to his bumper. Looked like you tried to get underneath him there with about 20 to go, and then you just figured out, hang on, we got lap cars coming up in front of us. Let me sit back and watch and see what happens.
Yeah, I believe I had probably about 40 lap fresher tires than Tyler at that point on the track. And then by that time, I had made so many passes on the inside that I'd really blown the right front off the truck. And I made him a peek there. I gave him a look, and it just didn't stick. So I was like, all right, I'll tuck in and wait. And I was just prepping up to get a run off him off the corner there. And it looked like he got into the back of the lap car. Just a misjudgment there. And just slowed him up enough for us to get by as the caution came out. And from there, it was just make good restarts and clean, solid laps for the last 20 of the race, and come away with a good win here.
Yeah, absolutely. Great finish, great run. We were sitting there watching that, and Dewey and I were talking about it briefly. It's like, is he going to wait till the lap track that comes up? Well, you did exactly that, and you know what? You put your car in the place where it needed to be. He got into the lap car. Nothing you could really do. The lap car couldn't go anywhere. You on the bottom, him on the high side. He had to pick a lane, and it just kind of tough for Tyler. He got into the back of him, and it kind of cost him the race. But you know what? We thought you were going to get him sooner or later. So congrats on this run, dude. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Absolutely. First off, I want to give a shout out to Team VLR, Victory Lane Racing, for all their support. Shout out to dirtondirt.com for sponsoring us. And a big shout out to the Hub Sim Racing giveaways. Tyler Summerlin over there got a great thing going. And big shout out to my beautiful girlfriend who is in bed right now, and I'm up here at 11:40 at night Eastern time, racing and streaming and talking to you guys. So also check out the YouTube channel Salty Broccoli for kind of the in-car view of that entire race there. And thank you guys up at No Breaks TV. You guys are doing an awesome job. I love what the streams show in this league. I go back and I watch all the races, even if I have a bad night and I finish poorly. So thank you guys, and thanks to all the followers of the channel. Definitely closing in on 1,000 subscribers. That's a pretty big deal, pretty big milestone. And thanks for Michael Redding and Bradley. Those guys do an awesome job adminning these races. Michael had his hands full tonight. He a lot of clearing flags and people complaining about where they were on the track, and this happened. I got to pass this guy. That's Bristol though, baby. It's a rough tumble race, and you got to be in it for the long haul. And that's what we did. We rode around, kind of waited until the last 50 laps, and I really tried to push, and that's kind of the book that got wrote there.
Yeah, congratulations. Excellent run. Glad to hear you give a big shout out to your significant up there. Now you got to go upstairs, wake her up, celebrate this victory, let her know that you got the top position. Hopefully we get a chance to see you out here again tomorrow night. Good run tonight, Jackson. Thanks for joining us in the booth. Go out and celebrate that first place finish.
Thank you, guys.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that about wraps it up here from Bristol Motor Speedway. Another eventful race here in the trucks for the NMNTS. And before we sign off, just want to do our usual thing here. For all of you watching on YouTube, I want to say thank you. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't checked us out on Facebook, we are on Facebook as well, No Breaks TV. The NMNTS is on Facebook as well. You can keep up with the points, sportsmanship award, and things like that. And I'm going to let Tom take it away for the rest. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, and thanks to Tom Jenks for running the cameras as well.
Yeah, again, great night by you, Dewey. Good job. And Tom up in the booth running those cameras. So here we're wrapping it up, the NMNTS Monday Night Thunder Drive to Stop Diabetes 200 from Bristol Motor Speedway, presented by Motor Sims Racing. Go check them out at www.motorsimsracing.com. That being said, I want to give a shout out to a couple other sponsors of ours. First and foremost, let's talk about TN Designs. They're on board in this series quite a bit. And also BA Graphics. Big shout out to BA Graphics for giving out the Pole Award winner tonight that went to Blake Malone. Also want to say a big thanks to Hancock's Quality Goods. Go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Use their code Thunder17 to get yourself a little bit of discount. They got some pretty cool fragrances up there for both men and women. So go out there, take advantage of it, get something for your significant other. For those of you here racing, go take care of your girlfriends and your wives and any of the other significant others that may be out there supporting you running this, and get them something from there. And not last, or definitely last but not least, the SimSpec PC Towers. Those guys do one hell of a job, ladies and gentlemen. They're on board with us week in, week out. They got 2 solid drivers in the field, get them pretty good exposure. Go check them out at www.simspec.com. They will set you up with a PC tower for sim racing. If you're on a budget, they can take care of you there, or anywhere in between towards the high end. They're one heck of a company. They do a great job, so do us all a favor, go check them out. That being said, big thanks for myself, Tom Vanas in the booth for No Brakes Racing, Dewey Lorzell, and Tom Jenks. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. And happy running.